Welcome to the Caribbean, where the dazzling turquoise waters, golden sands, and lush landscapes combine to create a paradise beyond imagination. In today's journey, we'll explore the best vacation islands in the Caribbean, each with unique flavor and hidden gems. From hidden lagoons and mysterious caves to beaches that glow under moonlight, this is your ultimate guide to the islands you must visit. And stay tuned, because by the end, I'll reveal one island that remains a well-kept secret, untouched by mass tourism, offering a sanctuary for those who seek a truly secluded escape. Can you guess which one? Let's dive in. Barbados, the island of rhythm and relaxation. Barbados is more than a tropical getaway, it's the heartbeat of the Caribbean. Imagine sun-kissed days on the Platinum Coast, where the sand feels like powdered sugar beneath your feet. The island comes alive with the sound of calypso, reggae, and soca, creating a constant background rhythm that syncs with the waves. As you walk through Bridgetown, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, you can feel the blend of British colonial charm and vibrant island life. The hidden beaches of Bathsheba, with their dramatic rock formations, reveal the island's wild side. And for the adventurous, there's Harrison's Cave, an awe-inspiring limestone cavern with bubbling streams and crystal-clear pools. If you visit on a full moon, head to the East Coast, where locals say the waves shimmer under moonlight in a way that feels almost magical. Aruba, the happy island. Known for its endless sunshine, Aruba boasts some of the clearest waters in the Caribbean, perfect for snorkeling and diving. Eagle Beach, with its famous divvy trees that twist and lean in the trade winds, is a dreamy spot to watch a sunset that melts into the sea. But Aruba's true magic lies beneath the waves. Snorkelers often find sunken shipwrecks, remnants from World War II that now house schools of colorful fish. For those with a sense of adventure, explore Aruba's Arikok National Park. This rugged area features hidden caves with ancient Arawak petroglyphs etched onto the walls. They say one of these caves has an opening that leads to a natural pool hidden from view, but only those who are willing to follow the coastline will find it. St. Lucia, the island of mystical landscapes. St. Lucia's skyline is dominated by the Pitons, twin volcanic peaks rising majestically from the sea, and the view is unforgettable. Imagine a hike up the Gros Piton, where you're rewarded with panoramic views that stretch over the whole island. The sulfur springs in Soufriere offer an exotic, rejuvenating mud bath experience, where you can cover yourself in mineral-rich mud believed to have healing powers. For a more secluded experience, head to Anse Chastanet Beach, known for its coral reefs that glow with life. Beneath these waters, a rainbow of fish and sea creatures creates a surreal underwater tapestry. Deep in St. Lucia's rainforests, locals whisper of a secluded waterfall that reveals itself only during the rainy season, accessible only through a narrow path and known to very few. Turks and Caicos, an oceanic dreamscape. This chain of islands is famous for its blindingly white beaches and some of the clearest waters on Earth. Grace Bay on Providenciales, or Provo as the locals call it, is frequently ranked among the world's most beautiful beaches. Here, the water is so transparent it looks like liquid glass. But the real treasure is Smith's Reef, where snorkeling reveals colorful coral gardens and curious sea turtles gliding past. Beyond the main islands, there's an area called Pine Cay, a private island so pristine and tranquil that it's like stepping into a postcard. There's a little-known tradition where locals and visitors gather on secluded beaches at dusk to watch bioluminescent organisms light up the shoreline, a phenomenon so rare that many miss it entirely. Jamaica, the island of eerie vibes and hidden adventures. Jamaica is an island that mixes laid-back vibes with exhilarating experiences. At Dunn's River Falls, you can climb up the cascading waters for a unique tropical adventure, but head just a bit off the beaten path, and you'll find secret lagoons hidden in lush forests. In Montego Bay, Doctor's Cave Beach has waters so blue and warm that early visitors believed they held healing properties. And for a taste of local culture, visit the Luminous Lagoon in Falmouth at night. As you glide through the water, millions of tiny organisms make it glow. It's like floating on liquid light. Rumor has it, there's a part of the Blue Mountains with an abandoned coffee estate. accessible only through winding jungle paths, where ghost stories still linger in the mist. The Bahamas, beyond Nassau's glitz and glam. With over 700 islands, the Bahamas offers a paradise for every kind of traveler. While Nassau's lively beaches and resorts draw in the crowds, the Exumas archipelago is where you'll find truly untouched beauty. Imagine white sand beaches so fine, they squeak beneath your feet. The Exumas are famous for their swimming pigs at Pig Beach, a sight that's as endearing as it is surreal. Beyond this, dive into Thunderball Grotto, a mysterious underwater cave that appeared in James Bond films, and still holds a sense of adventure and secrecy. Local lore says that a hidden treasure was buried in the Exumas centuries ago by a famous pirate, waiting to be discovered by a daring explorer. Dominica the Nawarati Cyprais. Kirkir Isan Arniamarabapurnine. Dominica is a treasure trove for nature lovers. Unlike other islands, it remains largely undeveloped, offering wild rainforests, boiling lakes, and volcanic landscapes. The Waitakabuli National Trail, which winds across the island, takes you through misty mountains, cascading waterfalls, and lush jungles. For a secluded escape, visit the Emerald Pool, a natural oasis hidden within the forest. This serene spot has cool waters that shimmer under dappled sunlight, and if you arrive early, you may just have it all to yourself. Locals say there's a pool deeper in the jungle where rare, luminescent fungi light up the waters, but it's difficult to find without a guide. Antigua, the island of 365 beaches. Antigua is an island with so many beaches that it's said you could visit a different one every day for an entire year. The soft pink sands of Half Moon Bay contrast beautifully with the vivid turquoise water, making it the perfect spot for relaxation. For those looking to explore history, Nelson's Dockyard in English Harbor offers a glimpse into Antigua's past as a naval stronghold, with colonial-era buildings preserved in time. For a truly secluded experience, sail over to Green Island, an uninhabited paradise just off Antigua's coast. Here, you can snorkel among vibrant coral reefs and spot rays gliding gracefully below. Locals say that on quiet days, you can hear faint echoes from the old shipwrecks scattered around the harbor, adding an eerie charm to your adventure. Grenada, the Spice Isle. Grenada is an island that truly delights the senses. Known as the Spice Isle, the air is filled with the intoxicating aroma of nutmeg, cinnamon, and cloves. You'll find spice markets in St. George's, where locals sell their fragrant harvest, and spice plantations dot the countryside, inviting visitors to experience the island's rich agricultural heritage. The underwater sculpture park near Molinaire Bay is a unique attraction, a hauntingly beautiful collection of statues that have become home to marine life. Venture deeper into Grenada's mountains, and you'll find hidden waterfalls like the Seven Sisters. Many visitors miss these stunning cascades, but they're worth the trek for those seeking peace and solitude. St. Kitts and Nevis, twin islands with timeless charm. St. Kitts and Nevis are like a set of jewels tucked away in the Caribbean. St. Kitts has a lush rainforest, volcanic peaks, and golden beaches, while Nevis, with its quiet atmosphere, feels like a time capsule of Caribbean history. On St. Kitts, a ride on the scenic railway offers panoramic views of sugarcane fields and the island's dramatic coastlines. For a quiet beach escape, Pinny's Beach on Nevis is a perfect spot with gentle waves and soft sands. Don't miss a visit to the Old Bath Hotel and Spring House, where natural hot springs flow and were once considered a healing sanctuary. On certain nights, locals whisper about mysterious lights that flicker in the forests of Mount Liamuiga on St. Kitts, believed to be lost souls searching for treasures buried during the island's colonial past. Curaçao, a Dutch Caribbean wonderland. Curaçao combines European charm with Caribbean warmth. Strolling through Willemstad feels like stepping into a vibrant painting with pastel-colored Dutch colonial buildings lining the waterfront. The floating market is a feast for the senses, with vendors selling fresh fruits, vegetables, and fish brought daily from nearby Venezuela. But the real magic of Curaçao lies underwater. The island is known for its exceptional diving sites, particularly at Playa Pescado, where sea turtles swim freely, mingling with divers and snorkelers alike. There's a hidden cave system on the west side of the island, where the native Arawak people once left carvings. These sacred spaces are rarely visited, making them a unique, off-the-beaten-path experience. Martinique, the Paris of the Caribbean. Martinique is often called the Paris of the Caribbean because of its French influence, evident in its cuisine, architecture, and cultural flair. In Fort-de-France, the island's capital, you can explore bustling markets, charming boutiques, and historic cathedrals that evoke the spirit of France. A unique experience awaits in the dark sands of Noir Beach, where black volcanic sands contrast beautifully with the turquoise sea. The beach is somewhat secluded, providing a tranquil retreat away from the crowds. Rumor has it, deep in the forests surrounding Mount Pelée, an active volcano, there's an old, overgrown path leading to a forgotten ruin, a place where locals claim to have seen strange lights dancing after dark. Puerto Rico, the island of enchantment. Puerto Rico has a little bit of everything. White sandy beaches, historic architecture, and a vibrant culture that pulses through the island. San Juan's Old Town is a maze of colorful buildings and cobblestone streets, where you'll find historic sites like El Morro, a 16th-century fortress that overlooks the sea. But perhaps the most magical experience on the island is kayaking through one of Puerto Rico's bioluminescent bays. In Fajardo's Laguna Grande, paddle through waters that light up with each stroke of your paddle, creating an otherworldly experience under the stars. Locals talk about an ancient cave near Cabo Rojo, hidden by dense jungle, where it's said an old Taino chief is buried, guarding a treasure. Some say the chief's spirit lingers to protect his legacy. The Dominican Republic, adventure awaits. The Dominican Republic is an island that beckons adventure seekers. Known for its lush jungles, towering waterfalls, and sprawling beaches, this island is a treasure trove of natural wonders. Head to Punta Cana for pristine beaches, or explore Los Haitises National Park, a landscape of limestone formations, mangroves, and caves with Taino petroglyphs. The secluded beach of Playa Rincon on the Samana Peninsula offers one of the most untouched, breathtaking settings in the Caribbean, a true slice of paradise. Local legend tells of a pirate named Cofresi, whose hidden treasures are believed to be buried somewhere along the coast. To this day, treasure hunters still scour the island in search of their lost fortune. Now for the island I promised to reveal. It has eluded most travelers, a quiet paradise where time seems to slow. This hidden gem is none other than Montserrat. Known as the Emerald Isle of the Caribbean for its lush green hills, Montserrat offers volcanic landscapes, black sand beaches, and a chance to experience Caribbean life as it was decades ago. After a volcanic eruption in the 1990s, much of the island was abandoned, but today it's a quiet haven for those seeking tranquility. Montserrat's Soufriere. Hill's volcano still simmers quietly in the background. Locals tell tales of hidden hot springs deep within the forest, a secret only those who venture off the path might discover. Thanks for joining this Caribbean journey. If you're planning your next getaway, don't just follow the crowds. Seek out the hidden corners, listen to the locals, and let the mystery of these islands unfold around you. Remember to like, subscribe, and share with fellow travelers. Until next time, keep exploring the wonders of our world.